Welcome back to my channel, everyone. It's Leah with skinBEAUTIFUL, and today I am interrupting our regularly scheduled video to go over skincare gossip. Usually I'm pretty laid back, but I feel like I'm getting so many emails or messages and they're all really asking the same thing. At least like 5 to 10 messages a day are asking about these 3 issues, and I just kind of feel like I need to talk about it in a video so that maybe this can be helpful for anybody who is watching. It's affecting so many people and it's just so unneeded. So today I am going over skincare gossip to hopefully help put some of these, I don't know, false or like a misrepresentation of facts and put them to bed, because you guys need to stop really worrying about some of this stuff when it really doesn't impact the way you use your products, or it can impact the way you are treating your skin, and you can have a better result if you just knew some actual factual evidence. The first thing I want to talk about is water in skincare. I get asked, why would I spend XYZ amount of money on a product and the first ingredient is water? The majority of products, the first ingredient will be water. So chemists, formulators, they would not put an ingredient in a product if it wasn't needed. So I think first actually understanding why water is in skincare will be really important. Water is a universal solvent. Products actually need water to make it a usable formula. A lot of people say, they filled this product with water. Well, water is in no way a filler. Because water absorbs other ingredients, it's actually an emulsifier and allows products to have spreadability. Additionally, a lot of water-soluble ingredients need water to penetrate past the lipid barrier and deposit where the skin can actually utilize these active ingredients. So without water, then you will have products that just lay on the skin, ingredients that just lay on the skin, and they can't do anything because they can't process or pass through the lipid barrier. So water is absolutely needed in skincare. These formulators and these chemists know how much water will be needed to make these active ingredients still completely stable, usable, and perfect for your skin and to treat these skin conditions. Now, water used in skincare is not just tap water. They're not going to the spigot and getting the water for your products. This is distilled or purified water, so it lacks bacteria, microbes, it lacks toxins, and is clear of pollutants. So this water is basically like medical water. This is going to be perfect for your skincare. It doesn't hold bacteria, and it's needed for your products to work. For instance, I'll actually show an example of a product without water that we carry, so you can kind of see that I'm not trying to like pick on any particular product or brand. Even products we carry, the ones that lack water, for instance, Truth Treatment's products, you're still going to need a mist for the products to be able to penetrate and not feel like there's a film on the skin. A lot of people, when they don't use a mist with the Truth Treatment's products, they'll say, I can feel a film on my skin, it feels almost waxy. Well, these products lack water. However, you need to use a mist with them to actually get the product to have spreadability, as well as for the product to actually massage into the skin. When you have hydrophilic ingredients, they will need water for penetration. Additionally, when you have anhydrous products, ones that lack water, I don't actually know any product that's anhydrous that you don't need water to use, whether it be, a spotty scrub or, for instance, the Obagi vitamin C mask exfoliant. You still have to mix it with water to use the product effectively, because it won't work. The ingredients need water to work. They're hydrophilic. So the next time you look at an ingredient list and water is the first ingredient, that's perfectly fine. That does not make the product, bad. It doesn't make it mean that it has been watered down or it has tons of filler. That's completely untrue. So water is needed in majority of skincare. In fact, majority of skincare does have water in it for a reason. If it's in the ingredient list, it's a needed ingredient. The next thing I want to talk to you guys about that you're like wasting so much like precious time too is the pH of your products. And only should it's not something that you really truly need to worry about, but secondly, some of you are waiting like 20 minutes between each layer, and you know you're putting on your skincare starting to like an hour to 2 hour long adventure, and it is so needed. So if you have a stable skincare product, you do not need to worry about the pH, honestly. I'm actually just gonna make this really short and sweet and say I'm gonna link some literature below. However, it is chemically impossible for a product to change another product's pH in the process of layering your skincare. Chemically impossible. So they won't cancel each other out, they won't negate one to the other. It can't happen. And we have been using skincare for, I don't know, 40-50 years in the beauty industry, and this new myth of, oh, you know, pH is an important factor. Yeah, when you're formulating it, when you're making it stable, absolutely the pH is important. But when you already have the stable formula, you purchase the product, and you are layering it on your skin, it should be the effective pH for that product. And it's completely ludicrous that people think that layering it with a product that has a different pH is going to make it ineffective. Chemically impossible. As you'll see from the link below, unless you are mixing the products, adding a bottle of water, and then sticking them in the oven before you apply them, there is absolutely no way those products will change pH. And the people that have emailed me and said, oh, you know, I'm gonna get pH strips to make sure all of my products are pH balanced, trust me, you do not need to do that. So, I mean, like, I think it's really fun. Some people want to do that, and don't get me wrong, but before you layer your products every day, before you put your skincare on, if you're testing the pH, it's just unneeded. The last thing that I want to talk about, and it's almost kind of twofold, is the need or not need of a moisturizer. So first, I have actually been in the industry 10 years now, and if you have ever talked to me on like a personal level, I may have told you when I entered this industry, the first 3 skincare brands I worked with was skinMEAUTIFUL, Obagi, and Zeo Medical. So I am very well versed on their products. While I don't use them, I used to, I know about them. And one thing that always really stuck out to me with other people who recommend Zeo Medical is them saying that you do not need a moisturizer. You should not be using a moisturizer. Well, the first thing is, if you go to Zeo Medical's website, they carry moisturizers. They list them under hydrators, but they are moisturizers. They've always had moisturizers in their skincare line. Secondly, the whole thought of, oh, you don't need a moisturizer is because Dr. Obagi said so. So again, like I said, I've done years of training with his products, with his philosophies, and he never said don't use a moisturizer. In fact, I'm going to link an article below where he just recently said that he has been misquoted all this time, and he never said don't use a moisturizer. However, what he did say is your moisturizer should have actives, which you've probably also heard me say throughout the years. If you've been watching my channel for a long time, I always say your moisturizer should have actives. Now this is the actual true part of the number 3. Dr. Obagi has said, however, is using a moisturizer without active ingredients does not benefit the skin. It makes the skin sluggish. If you're using a moisturizer without active ingredients, it promotes the oil glands to shut off in the skin, as well as it almost like paralyzes the process of skin rejuvenation. It slows like the cell metabolism and the exfoliation process. So yes, over time, when you're using a moisturizer without actives, it will in turn make your skin more dry. It's kind of like the theory of when you're applying Aquaphor to your lips and they get drier. So for that reason, you will always see moisturizers that I recommend have active ingredients. So if you haven't been using a moisturizer because somebody along the line said you don't need a moisturizer, it actually does not benefit your skin, well, maybe that is true, but majority of moisturizers now have active ingredients and you're completely safe. In fact, for the overall health of the skin, you should be using a moisturizer. So I hope this video was very helpful. I know I feel a lot better after it. You know, like I said, this wasn't my intended video today. My hair is even wet. Like literally I jumped out of the shower and was like, okay, I don't know, I feel so bad about people who are spending all this time worrying about things that honestly just are either untrue, they truly don't matter in the grand scheme of things, or it's like a misrepresentation of facts that's actually affecting how you can properly treat your skin. So I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you on my next video that would have went up today. And I'm excited because we're going to be talking about how to effectively treat skin conditions and the best skincare to do it. So I will see you guys next time. Like I said, thank you guys for being here, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.